Here with UFC flyweight Sijara Eubanks coming off a decision victory over Roxanne Modafferi at UFC 230, Madison Square Garden. This has been kind of a crazy few weeks for you, right? Just talk about the entire experience of what's happened to you over the last few weeks.
It's been an insane roller coaster. You know, the fighting game's insane enough as it is, but in a matter, at first I was signed to fight December 29th, a long time ago, and then I was kind of in chill mode, and then out of nowhere I'm signed to fight Valentina Shevchenko for the UFC flyweight title, which has been my dream, to fight at Madison Square Garden. That was insane. A week goes by, and then I don't have that anymore, and I'm back to nothing, and then a couple of hours go by, and I'm fighting Roxanne November 3rd at Madison Square Garden again. So it's up and down and a crazy roller coaster. It turned out to be a short notice fight, but I took it and I'm glad I did. We had a wonderful time tonight. I'm glad I came out with the W, and you know, God is good, man. One door closes, another one opens.
So I guess, how do you feel about everything that transpired, though? Because it seems like your notoriety grew. It seems like fans who have an opinion on you now. How do you feel about how everything took place?
Man, everything's good, man. Whether you hate me or love me, you know me either way. So it started off as Joe Rogan, I know who I am, and now a lot of people know who I am. So it's good to go, and I wanted to show my skills today. I wanted to mix it up. I want to show that I can go to the ground, I can stand on the feet. I really love my camp with Mark Henry, Jamal Patterson, Ricardo Almeida. So I really just wanted to, every time I step into the cage, I just want to do my absolute best and come out safe, and that's what we did tonight. And
another piece of this that we haven't even mentioned is the fact that you did miss weight on Friday. Of course, the fans, a lot of them took notice of that. What happened there with you not making weight on Friday?
You know, it sounds like an excuse to everyone else, but you know, I'm a female, and every once in a while, once a month, we kind of have some problems. So the timing of it was really bad. I actually came into this fight week lower than I did for my last cut for Lauren Murphy in Utica. So we thought we were in good shape, and just those last couple of pounds were just really, really tough. And you know, we kind of had to make a decision. If I pushed it any further, I didn't want to end up back in the hospital like we did that time, because then there's no fight at all. So we kind of had to make some decisions as a team, but I really got to thank the UFC and especially Clint Wattenberg. He was really working diligently with me between camps, and I did everything right. I did everything I was supposed to do. I did everything we were supposed to. I cut a lot of weight, so it has to be very specific. I carry a lot of muscle mass, a lot more than women my size, so it just has to be specific, and if you miss by a little bit, a pound turns out to be quite a lot when you got to make a specific weight.
When you were so vocal about the UFC removing that opportunity to fight Valentina, when you knew that you had to go and get on that scale, and you knew that the number was going to be heavy, and you knew the reaction that a lot of people were going to have, what was that like walking to the scale that morning? It
was tough, but it takes guts. It takes guts to stand up there in your draws and flex when you know everybody's going to have something to say about it. I'm a fighter at the end of the day. I step into the cage and I do my very best. Like I said, a lot of fans and people think, a lot of laymen think, you know, you miss weight, you must be sitting around having cupcakes somewhere. I was really diligent. I ran a lot. I ate good. I did what I was supposed to do. My body's just, it's tough for me to make the weight. It's always a tough cut, but, you know, I'm just trying to get to that belt, man. That's it.
And you did put out a tweet right shortly after with just a bunch of shrug emojis, and that even rubbed people the wrong way, because they were like, well, hey, you know, what are you doing now? That's your reaction for not being a professional? That was a lot of the reaction that I saw. Are you a heel now? Is that what sort of is the effect of all of this?
Hey, I'll be a bad guy. I get trolled. Why can't I troll the trolls? You know what I'm saying? Why not? I knew it was going to rub people the wrong way. I was having some fun. I knew Twitter's going to say what people are going to say what they say. People are going to hate me. People are going to love me. That's what they're going to do. I turned out to be kind of hated the last 30 days, but at the same time, everybody knows me, and I'm out here fighting, and people are going to tune in. They want to tune in to watch me get my head kicked in, or to watch me kick somebody else's head in. So either way, it turned out I was doing the kicking tonight. So either way, as long as eyeballs are on me and I'm doing what's best for me and my family, then I don't care.
You think you end up staying at 125?
I got to talk about, you know, I don't know yet. I really want to focus on the fight. That was my number one thing, and my number one goal throughout my entire career for the last 10 years has to be a UFC world champion. That's what I want. I figured flyweight was the shortest path to that belt. I have to do what's healthy, and we just have to go back to the drawing board and see what's next. We'll probably test my body again, see what the division's like, see what the bosses say about me fighting at flyweight again. So there's a lot of discussions to be had to see what's next. But my thing is to win the belt, put on fun fights, and feed my family.
And last question, speaking of the bosses, what is your relationship like with the bosses? Because you kind of let them have it when they took the title shot away, and then you missed weight. Where do you stand with Dana White and the UFC brass?
I yell at Dana a lot, but after that, I was like, what's up, big guy? I think Dana likes me. I like Dana White, and I know they got to do. They're running their business, and they're running it well, I think. So we'll see what Dana White has to say. He's a busy guy, and I kind of, after that 127, I kind of was like, kind of skirted around him a little bit. But I talk smack. That's what I do. I have fun. If anybody don't like it, they don't like it. Most people love it. So, hey, Dana loves it, so, you know, whatever.
Congratulations on the win. Thank you for the time.
Thank you very much.